I'm one of those people that really doesn't mind making mistakes. With the type of painting that I do, and the type of wood art that I do, and the type of picture frames that I make, I actually make quite a few mistakes in the process. Now, when I do make a mistake, I try to see it differently than probably a lot of people might see it. I try to see it as, rather than a defect, I try to see it as something that makes the art take an unexpected new turn that I didn't plan for. And by reframing the word mistake and seeing it as the art taking a new direction, it actually really helps me to enjoy the process a lot more, because throughout the course of the day, I make so many mistakes that if I didn't see it that way, I'd probably be really frustrated doing my art. Now, with this piece here, I set out to make a broken picture frame. So by making a broken picture frame, it gives me the excuse to make as many mistakes as I want all day long. And every time I make a mistake, it's just working towards the end result of getting a broken picture frame. So I'm going to show you guys how I made it, and then at the end, we'll be back here and we'll take a closer look at all those mistakes. The reason I paint my backer boards before installing the rustic wood pieces is there's small cracks between the rustic wood pieces, and a backer board that's painted brown looks a lot better between those cracks than the natural plywood color. Now, this brown isn't any particular color. What happened is I went to Sherwin-Williams one day and I bought a mist tint brown, and I bought a whole gallon really cheap. But then once that gallon ran out, I ended up liking the color so much that I went to Lowe's and I had another gallon tinted to the mist tint color to match. think one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of us artists face is dealing with perfectionism. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for me personally, when I try to do everything perfect, it actually prevents me from getting things done. So in the beginning of this video, I talked about making so many mistakes. And, while that might be a bit of an exaggeration, the point is I'm trying to learn to accept certain mistakes and make those mistakes a part of the art. And by doing that, it really helps me to get over the whole battle with perfectionism that, like I say, a lot of us artists have to deal with. Now, this picture frame has all kinds of cracks all the way around it. And obviously I did that on purpose to make a broken picture frame. So basically it's loaded with mistakes, and I really enjoyed making each and every one of them. So we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at it.